Hello, adventurers! I'm Charlie.
And I'm Liz.
And we are the Adventure Closet.
And today we're going to go on a great hike to a waterfall, find some cool rocks, and talk about what's up next for the Adventure Closet. Should be exciting.
So come along with us. This is the road we came in on, and trail starts here, and we will be going to the first waterfall view area. We've hiked this whole trail before. It's quite a long trail, but the ending is fairly subpar.
There's this very cool stump on this trail, and it's on this cliffside here, but it's nursed two very big healthy trees. And those trees are just clinging on to this dead stump. You can see its roots just clinging and hugging it all the way up, as though it's keeping it from flipping off this hillside. No matter what, there's always somebody slower than you on the trail.
There's a couple of camp spots along this trail here and there. I've never checked them out. Maybe we'll do it on the way back.
Wow, look at that big stump up there.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty ancient. We are now entering the Boulder River Wilderness.
A lot of this trail seems like it's mostly an old road walk, because it definitely was wide enough at one point for a road.
This route is actually used to be the old trail to Three Fingers Mountain to get up to the fire lookout. And I think there was some rock slides way back in the day that disrupted the trail and it just wasn't repairable. So now it is the Boulder River Trail.
This total trail is about 8 miles long. I think it's like 8 miles or something like that. The best part is the waterfall called Feature Show Falls. Just past Feature Show Falls, the road continues for several more miles. But there really isn't too many more views of the river at all. At least when we did it several years back. And then it just kind of ends at the river. You kind of have small glimpses of the river along the trail. Nice view of the river right here. Be cool to go rock hound down in that area.
Pretty cool hollow, well, not really log, it's still somewhat alive. You think this tree is still alive?
I don't know, mushrooms usually don't grow on live trees.
That's true, and there's mushrooms in here for sure. But it's still standing. Probably not for long.
As you can see, this waterfall here is all dried up.
So there were people confused on the trail coming up, and they asked us if we'd been up here before, and we have. And they said, well, in the description you pass one waterfall and then the next one is the real show, and there's a reason. There's supposed to be a waterfall right here. It's all dried up. We made it. You know, even though it's just down to 2 trickles right now, it's still quite beautiful with all the green moss and all the maidenhair ferns.
So there's a nice little seating area up there, which we'll show you later. But to get down to the bottom of the falls, where you can look at all the rocks, it's quite a steep little trail. It's barely a trail. So the main trail's right there, and then you come down here, and then you keep going down. As soon as you're down at the base of the falls, the temperature drops significantly. It's about 74 degree day today, And down here, it's probably about 60. Kind of nice, actually. You can get right to the base of the falls. There's a little bit of water between me and the bottom of the falls, but I wouldn't want to be right there if a rock started to fall. And this being the Boulder River, rocks definitely fall.
Wow. That's beautiful. I believe this is a cellar spider, which is commonly mistaken for a daddy longlegs. We were just watching a YouTube video about these spiders last night. They're pretty cool. There's like 1,400 species of these, and they're not dangerous to humans, but they can kill other spiders like way bigger than them, which is pretty cool. They tangle them up in their spindly little webs. They're also called, vibrating spiders, because of the way that they can vibrate the spider web. It was kind of interesting, the little show we watched. Kind of funny that one just came to visit me while I'm sitting here looking at rocks. Some of you guys know that we are going to be taking off on a long road trip with our minivan, Opal. And we're going to be kind of experiencing the so-called #van life. But I wanted to kind of make it clear that van life is not what is defining this adventure. Really what's happening, I think it's so easy to just call it van life because everybody can relate to that, because we see it everywhere. There's so many van life YouTubers out there. But we're going to travel the country.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. We just so happen that we're going to be doing it in our van. And it's not a fancy van. There's nothing special about our van other than it runs and it's going to get us to amazing places. And we didn't do some crazy cool build. We're just not handy like that. I admire people that can. And our skills lay elsewhere. And the van is not what defines us. What defines this channel is the adventures that we're going to go along, and that we can bring you guys with us. And if that's riding in that minivan and that's sleeping in the back of that minivan, then so be it. We have a van life channel. But you get what I'm saying?
I do, yeah.
This is what it's about.
Right.
So what are you most excited about our taking off on our big road trip?
The unknown. Just not knowing where we're going, not knowing where we're stopping. Getting cool photos from all over the country. Yeah.
Do you think we should give this adventure a name?
I don't know. Maybe we should let the adventurers name the adventure. Nah.
I'd like to hear their ideas.
Maybe we should let the adventurers choose the adventure. That would be weird.
That would be weird. We'll let them name what we're doing.
Okay.
Like the journey to anywhere.
Did you just name it though?
That was just an idea. I'm not married to that idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what would you call a road trip where you don't really have a plan and you're taking off with no particular direction? We know a couple places for sure we're gonna stop. Yeah. Which will be in Utah and in Texas, and that's just to visit family.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, we'll be leaving Washington State here shortly, probably by the next video you see. Let's see.
I don't know if you can see that little guy right there.
Oh my goodness!
But that's a pika.
That's a pika! Or a pika.
Or a pika.
I've never had one just come up right behind me like that.
I don't know. Will you hold this?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get a shot, so don't scare him away.
I think the biggest challenge of our road trip is going to be hygiene, finding showers, bathrooms, things like that. We have a plan somewhat. We've put together a system, which we'll be showing you. But I think that's going to be the hardest part. But I think the fun that we're going to have is going to kind of outweigh that, for sure, big time. If you have ideas on that, let me know. What's a good shower system in a minivan when you really have limited space? And toileting system. So, you know, do you keep some sort of composting toilet in your van, or do you just rely on rest stops, restaurants, any stores that are open? Or it's a combination of both, which is probably going to be what's going to happen. We are open to your ideas on where we should go during our adventure. We're going to try and keep the videos coming so you kind of know the general area that we're in.
So there's a couple reasons I'm excited about this road trip. Number one is the unknowing. It's definitely cool not having set destinations. And part of the other reason I am excited is not being on a schedule. Like, we don't have any deadlines, we don't have any obligations. It's like an open book. That's gonna be cool. One of my main challenges to overcome is trying to find ways to keep the vlog uploaded. We're not gonna have reliable service everywhere we go, and places we like to go usually don't have cell service. So that'll be a difficult part, but it'll be a fun challenge. Another thing we're worried about is security. I'm gonna have to leave our editing stuff and some camera gear in the van from time to time. And I'm trying to think of a good way to secure these things. You know, I'd hate to have to hike 30 pounds of gear, 40 pounds of gear on every hike. So if you guys have any ideas for security, that would be good as well. Like I said, we're always up for suggestions, and excited for sure. It's gonna be really nice to be able to slow down and enjoy places. A lot of times when you take a road trip, you tend to have to get it done in the weekend or move on to the next place, or you know, all that sort of things. And I think that's going to be the most enjoyable, is to be able to take it in for once.
I agree. And you know, sometimes we'll be rushed to come back. We got to upload a video or edit, or you know,
we do have we do have some obligations,
but we can work around them and make it flow with what we're doing. So
yeah,
it's going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of bumps when we start.
A lot of bumps, I'm sure.
And we'll learn as we go, and we'll be pros by the time we come back. Or by the time is the journey ever going to end? I'm hanging up on this by the time we come back thing.
Yeah, you kind of are. I don't know. Are we going to come back?
I don't think the journey ends. So what is coming back? There is no coming back.
Yeah.
It's not a circle. It's a
not
journey.
A circle. It is a journey.
The only way out is through.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's exciting.
We'll see you down the road.
So So we're gonna go check out those campsites we passed on the way in and see what they're like, because we've never been down there. We've done this trail many times and we just never took the side trail. Mushrooms along the trail. Wow, this is kind of nice. Nice, perfectly flat spot for a tent in here. Benches all around. That's pretty cool. Oh, it looks like there's another trail. Probably a super steep trail that leads to the river. Oh, it looks like another railroad grade, or road grade at least. Huh. Maybe this was a road grade at one time. Although, how would you get in here? You got a big old hill over here, and then kind of a drop off over there. And then there's a little connecting path here to, it looks like another campsite. And it looks like a graded trail down as well. Oh, and a big old shelf mushroom. Yeah, these are kind of nice spots. So it does seem like it switches back that way and then it goes down again this way. Down again this way, down a little further. So I wonder if they had it switched back all the way from the river. It's kind of strange.
Spine needles in my hair. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
That was so much fun. The waterfall, even though it was late in the year, was still beautiful.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Well, that was fun.
That's the closer.
Oh, this is the opener.
This is the opener.
Whoops. Hi, guys.
Hello, adventurers. Hello, adventurers. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Liz.
And we are the Adventure Closet. And today, we're going to Hana. Wow, we're going to Hana.
We're going on a hike.